Certainly, public safety is at the forefront of our minds, and ensuring that our public is safe is of critical importance.
Salt Lake County Mayor Ben McAdams speaking out about the officer-involved shooting from over the weekend. A 17-year-old boy was shot and wounded by police after police say he refused to drop a metal object that he was using to beat another man. When he asked if body camera footage should be released, Mayor McAdams said the process needs to play out the way it's supposed to. A group of volunteer citizens will be doing its own investigation of the shooting, and one of those volunteers has seen the body camera footage. News specialist Sandra Yi is live in Salt Lake City. Sandra?
Yeah, Dave, he's seen it, but he won't talk about it, and he says other members of this board will also have the chance to see it if they want to. The Civilian Review Board is independent of the police, and it's all about keeping officers accountable.
Anytime there's an officer-involved shooting in Salt Lake, Rick Rasmussen gets a call. He's the board investigator and administrator of the Police Civilian Review Board, or CRB, made up of 14 volunteers, 2 from each city council district.
Another step in transparency so that every citizen knows if you have a valid complaint against a police employee, someone is going to look at that and take some sort of action.
Get in my face!
In January of last year, when an officer shot a shovel-wielding James Barker, the DA ruled the shooting was justified. The CRB doesn't have a say in the criminal case, but it does examine whether an officer violated policy. And with this case, the board found he did not.
It's possible that it could be ruled justifiable by the DA and not within policy in the internal affairs or ours.
Rasmussen says in his 8 years with the CRB, that's only happened in 2 shooting cases. The findings go to the police chief.
I believe one officer resigned and one officer was terminated.
Rasmussen says once the DA wraps up its investigation of Saturday's shooting, the case will go to the board.
It comes to me electronically, and included in that file is every bit of evidence that is accessible as it relates to that case.
Rasmussen has been to Rio Grande Street, where 17-year-old Abdullahi Mohammed was shot by police. He says policy has changed so that on the next officer-involved shooting, all CRB members will do a walkthrough too.
Just a second layer of, reassurance that no stone's been left unturned.
The board may be getting its own attorney to avoid any conflict of interest in cases where it may have a legal question on a case. The city council will be talking about that on March 15th. Also, there are 2 openings on the board, so they are looking for volunteers. Back to you.
Sandra Yi reporting from Salt Lake City for the final time. Off to be the new spokesperson for the FBI. We wish you the best of luck. Deanie?